Oh, thanks for that, Sean. Yeah, but my background, I'm a pharmacist, and I've been qualified a long time, since 1984. So I've had a background where I've predominantly dealt with medication and drugs, but I left that field really about probably 10 years ago, and I concentrated on natural remedies for people's ailments, because that's where my heart is and my passion is. So I had done research into frequencies and what was out there, and what was available. And my friend in Northern Ireland was setting up an frequency centre, which is all about light frequencies. And she also bought a machine which was about £10,000. And so that was where I was when Cynthia introduced me to this business. I wanted this therapy for myself, because I was a type 2 diabetic, and I'd been labelled that during COVID, and it really upset me. So I changed my lifestyle and tried to manage it without any medication. But I felt there was something amiss because I had some numbness in my toes. So this was predominantly in my head when I got this little message from Cynthia this night as I was walking my dog. And as soon as I saw it, I was so excited. And I read all about it as I was walking. And I actually phoned Cynthia up and said, Cynthia, this is just what I'm looking for. I didn't even know the cost of it. But when she did say the cost of it, I thought, wow, that's really affordable. It wasn't expensive. It was so much cheaper than what was out there. I just jumped on it and I said, Cynthia, I really need this machine. And she just sent it me the next day. I couldn't believe it. Within 24 hours, it was sat in my living room. And, at that point, I was probably depressed. I wasn't suffering anxiety. I wasn't sleeping well. My businesses weren't going well. And I had a lot of issues that I needed to deal with, but I didn't know what this machine would actually do. So the first things I do is put my feet on it. It took about 3 days, I would say. And in them 3 days, obviously, it's getting to work. But then on the third night, I slept so well. It was just unbelievable. I don't even recall turning over in bed. And before that, I was, typical, turning over, legs out, legs in, trying to get to sleep. And I think EMFs were playing a part in, like you saying, Sean, EMF, blue light therapy. We're not getting the melatonin. So anyway, I woke up that morning and I felt so different. It was like a light switch had gone on. I just felt like I'd got my old self back. And my old self is a positive, energized person. And so anyway, I was so excited by it all. And I thought, wow, in 3 days, I'm already feeling I've changed. So I continued on. I noticed the numbness I had in two toes went, because that was really upsetting me, thinking about my diabetes control. So that went. I felt really like I had more energy. I had a pain in my lower back that I noticed as well. When I was getting up in bed, I couldn't sit up just from a lying position. I had to go on my side to push myself up. And, I'm 63 years old. And so you just accept some of these things are just as you age, it's aches and pains. But that lower back pain went. And I just, also, I was overweight. I was probably about 11 stone 4. And I'd done my stats on the Tanita scales, and I was biological age 67, which I didn't like. And so I noticed as well, I was starting to shed water off my body. I was going to the toilet more, and I was getting up in the night to go, but I was also feeling like my belly area had slimmed down. So I know about a few things. So cortisol belly is like where you store water around your midsection, and so that seemed to just disappear in a matter of days. And I felt, wow, that's really great. And then I noticed also, just probably not, probably after a couple of months, I noticed my legs were a lot slimmer. And I thought, well, that's weird because I've not really done any exercise. But I think it's this shedding of the water from your body. And so I've got my calf muscles back, which is brilliant because before that I was thinking, where have they gone? And so I noticed that I was losing weight. And so just after Christmas, I got on the scales because a couple of people said, you've lost weight. And I thought, okay. So I've lost 11 pounds and my
Wow.
biological age is now 57. So I've shed 10 years, Cynthia, which is amazing because, you know, when you're 63, that's every year's a bonus, isn't it? So I'm feeling really good, and I know it's helping my health in a massive way. So when I looked into it, what it was doing for my body, um, the first thing it does when you put your feet on the machine, it actually boosts your oxygen because your red blood cells separate. And that's not something you feel as such. But if you did a blood test straight away, you would see those red blood cells. It's just like the Earth's magnetic field coming into your body, the PEMF, and it makes your red blood cells like repel each other so that they separate, and then on the surface of your red blood cells, that's where you carry oxygen. So your oxygen load increases. And then the other thing it does, it boosts circulation because it actually boosts nitric oxide. Now, if you know about nitric oxide, that is a vasodilator. And as we age, we lose nitric oxide. Our production goes less and less. So consequently, people get the blood pressure problems and the heart issues. So the circulation boosts. So you've got more oxygen in and you've got more oxygen flying around your body. And it's actually delivered to your tissues and your cells. This machine works on your cells. At cellular level, it boosts the voltage on your cells. So when you're ill, your voltage is low, and it should be between 70 and 100. So this voltage boosts, and it actually changes the permeability of the cell wall, so oxygen and nutrition can go in and toxins can come out. So that is really what I experienced. And as the toxins come out, your body has to deal with them and get them out through the usual channels, which is going to the loo, sweating, your liver and your kidney go to work, and they get rid of the toxins. You even pass them out on your breath as well. So and sweating. So obviously being mobile is going to enhance this machine's ability to get your body into a healthier state. And as the voltage increases, it also helps with the metabolism. So the energy production of a cell is the mitochondria, and this mitochondria, it uses the oxygen and nutrition and glucose to produce energy through the ATP pathway. So you do actually feel energized. It's all provable, and you actually feel it. When I've been on my machine, I've just been on it earlier for 20 minutes, and at the end of it, you feel warmer. Your body actually feels like it's generating heat. So that's your metabolism increasing. So as your metabolism increases and you're burning more food, you're bound to lose some weight because that's what you're doing. You're actually producing more energy from your food. So all these things work together to heal your body naturally. So it's not like you have to do anything other than put your feet on this machine, and 30 minutes on this P90 machine counts as 2 hours of exercise. So me now, I have 4 hours of exercise by sitting, chilling, watching television, writing my notes, whatever I want to do, listen to a video. It's absolutely perfect. So I can't thank you enough, Cynthia, for introducing me to this machine, because honest to God, I was looking for something and I didn't know what I was looking for, and I didn't have the money for the expensive things that were out there, and this came my way. And so I remember the call I had with you. I phoned you up and I said, Cynthia, I said, you don't know me. Well, I know you don't know me because we'd met through another networking product business, which was your business, wasn't it? It was a supplement business. And obviously, if you're energized and your cells are working better, you're going to make more use of your supplements as well. They're going to actually work on the body better. So all these things were going through my head. And I phoned you, didn't I, Cynthia? And I said, Cynthia, you don't know me, but in the past, I've been a networker. I've built big businesses for things like, supplement companies. But my mojo had completely gone. And I didn't want to do anything anymore. But all of a sudden, I realised, one, I'd got the right product, and two, it was the right time for me, and it's the right time for this product because people are looking for natural healing remedies that they don't have to spend a lot of money on, and that they can invest in their health, and it will help them for the rest of their life. It was perfect. So I said, I want to work with you, Cynthia, and I want to obviously share it with people I know. And that's how I shared it with Sean, because I know Sean had health issues. And so all I did was contact the people in my friend circle that had health issues. And before I know it, I'd introduced it to several people as well. And it's grown faster than I've grown any business. So I qualified to go to Singapore for a free holiday. I didn't even know I'd qualified, did I, Cynthia? You rang me up and said you've qualified for Singapore. I didn't know what you were talking about. So me and Cynthia went to Singapore in November. We had an absolutely fantastic time, and we went to the head office. And that changed everything. We came back and we really want to help so many people now to experience what we've experienced. And, we all need extra income as well as good health. So on that note, I want to thank you for introducing me to the machine, which is now in my brain known as the human charger. And that's what, I think the world needs at this point. So thanks, Cynthia. I'll leave you to explain, obviously, how you found it.